Hello. It is now the second day in Scotland. I landed, had not slept on the plane, absolutely no sleep, so I was pretty groggy like the entire day, so I just didn't even bother vlogging. My sister and I went to some charity shops. It's like thrift stores. Found this awesome silk scarf that I then took and like wove through the handle here of this bag. And like basically turned it into a brand new bag. I mean, that was it. We had dinner and then I went to bed early. Today, however, is Lindsay's graduation. And that's the whole reason that we're out here in the first place. And I'm very excited. It is now time for me to shower and sort of get ready for the day. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit of work done before all of the graduation festivities today. This is the scarf that I got yesterday at the charity shop, and I want to show you guys how I took this and turned it into this. So first, I wanted to shorten the strap because it's a good length, but this piece kept sliding off my shoulder with my jacket, so I wanted to turn it into more of a handbag. Take this strap and fold it. Are you filming me? Maybe. Okay. I'm including that in the vlog, I hope you know. All right, take this strap, twist it, and then fold it under the lip of the purse. And just that turns it into more of a handbag. But we have this double chain, and then when I got this scarf, I figured I can braid it. It's gonna look so cute. Take the scarf. This is a rather large one, which is why I'm so glad that I found it. Look at that. Look at how big that is. So take it, fold it in half, and then sort of twist it up. So then you have this. You take your purse with the double chain and this, and you're going to fold it in between the two chains. Start weaving it in between the chains, like this. That's one half, now do the other side. Now you have that. We're not done yet. Just take these neatly, loop them, and kind of knot it off. And there you have it. Now it's a whole new bag. You can also, if you wanted to, lopside it, just tie it onto one end and do it all the way across, and then just have one long end of the scarf hanging off on one side. And it looks like it's braided with a little bit of chain popping through. So there you go, whole new bag. Yay! She got her master's! Taking the graduation photos in the rain/snow because this is Scotland. Oh, she's got personal umbrellas and everything.
The degree of Master of Science and in Creative Writing, Lindsay.
Be proud of yourselves, be pleased that you've completed your studies here at the University of Edinburgh. It's been an incredibly difficult period for you, and we're sorry about the impact the pandemic has brought to your time with us, but you've done it.
Neither. It has been a very long day. Lindsay graduated, which was awesome. It was so amazing to see her finally walk across the stage. I mean, because she did her undergrad at University of Edinburgh, but that graduation was in 2020, so it got completely canceled. And then this was for her master's, and it also got canceled, but then they rescheduled it for now. So we didn't even think this was going to happen. So it was wonderful to see it actually happen. And we just sort of all hung out, got takeout Indian food after, because that's what she wanted to do. Now I have changed from being at my sister's flat to I'm now in my parents' Airbnb, because my sister's flat was just a little too cold for me. I just couldn't do it. Meanwhile, you now see me here in a jacket inside. That's because while my parents' Airbnb is warmer, the room that I'm staying in, we can't figure out how to turn the heat on. So the rest of the apartment is warm, but my current room is kind of cold. We're going to try to figure it out tomorrow. Either way, that's it. We're going to have a much more eventful day tomorrow, most likely going to a museum or two and going to a whiskey tasting, which is the one thing that I was like, we must do. We must go to a whiskey tasting. Last time I was here, we did not, and I've always regretted it. So now it is time. It is time to make that happen. But for now, it is very much time to get some sleep. It is late. I was actually in my room doing some work over there because work don't stop just because you're in Scotland. But for now, sleep. All right, it is now, what time is it? 12. I've already been up for so long. Got up at 7, had a stream 7 to 9. That went very, very well. You guys were the best. And we are now headed out for a walk, headed over to the crags, where we'll be doing some photos. And then we're probably gonna go to like a museum or something, and then possibly, hopefully, going to a whiskey tasting, if not today, later this week. We just had a delicious lunch at Holyrood 9A, which we've been to, well, I've been to once because I've only been to Scotland once, but they've been to it every single time that they come here. And it's fantastic. And we just had big burgers because we're gonna be drinking whiskey later. But for now, we're off to a museum, so yay. This is the square in Venice where Dolce & Gabbana did their fashion show this year. They all came in on gondolas and they had the runway set up all throughout the square. I recognize the figurine at the top of the pillar. We just went to the National Portrait Gallery?
Yeah, National Gallery.
National Gallery. We just went to the National Gallery, and now we are headed to go taste whiskey. And it's not just whiskey, it is whiskey and folklore. So it is sitting at a bar, trying different whiskeys, and then telling us Scottish folklore. I'm so excited. Ron Swanson would approve.
Now we get to the next word, right? Scotch. All Scotch, right, is whiskey. But not all whiskey is Scotch. Let's start off with step number 1 to the whiskey tasting. We admire the dram. Perfect, perfect. We're going to look at the colour of the whiskey, okay? The next thing I want to do is looking for the legs of the drink. We're just going to coat the side of our glass in whiskey right now. Give it a second to settle, and then we're going to look for these translucent lines that will come down the side of the glass, okay? Now, step 3. Don't just shove your nose in this glass and take a big deep breath. And we just take gentle breaths in under our chin here. Just gentle breaths. Raise our glasses. It means to good health. We say Slanjava.
Slanjava.
Just a small sip. And now, a lot of us will have a bit of an existential crisis. We're drinking Glengoyne. So Glengoyne is designated as a Highland whiskey. Look at that dark colour, but you'll also find almost sherry, like fruity-like notes on the nose and on the... No, find the sweetness that you found with the first one?
I almost taste something
Find the smoke
earth
on this one? Okay.
on this one.
What the Glengoyne was and what the Balvenie actually was. And then, when you have a smell of this drink, you're going to find vanilla notes in there, okay? Something quite characteristic about that American oak. I tasted it. And this is a very, very different drink than what we've tried already, and it's all because of the influence of the North. Okay?
Oh, this is so good.
So Old Pulteney is his name. This is the 12. You win the 15, the 18, and the 21 of this stuff as well.
You get distorted. Mom, you're gonna love this. I smell like sweet smoke.
The drink. I hope. Yeah, okay, good.
Oh.
So if you do have a few drops, expect
This
a
is
small
like
quantity.
summer.
A bit more
I don't know why.
a bit more punk. So the devil's cut is actually once
I think that one is this one. I'll put that into this glass.
Yeah, pretty much.
What did we think of the whiskey tasting?
Very good.
We pushed Mom's boundaries a little bit, but I think we opened up a little bit of the palate. So
It was good. Very good.
it was awesome. John at Little Fish Tours was fantastic. It was a great combination.
Storyteller.
Great stories.
Great combination of whiskey information and like how to actually taste the whiskey and what it's all about, and history of whiskey, Scotch, and Edinburgh. So, fantastic. Ready? I'm very happy.